one of the things for myself is that I really hate conflict. And I'm sure that most people hate conflict, but some people deal with conflict better than others, okay? So I don't think it's a joyful experience for anybody. But for me with conflict, I really actually try and avoid it, but sometimes you actually have to have conflict for things to move forward. You need to have dialogue. I mean, I guess conflict, dialogue can be confused with conflict. So, I mean, let's say, for example, you have a meeting and you have an issue that you need to talk about and you need to come to consensus with your faculty over an issue. You can set it up like a conflict, or set it up like it's going to be something that, really a really big deal. But I think that if you do your research and you come in and you're confident and you're relaxed and you speak to everybody with, from a position of just being relaxed and really comfortable and knowledgeable about what it is that you want to share with them, and everybody has an opportunity to speak. And I think that things don't have to be a conflict. Things can be really just a discussion of ideas, and then the resolution or consensus is met that way. Instead of getting really emotionally attached to the moment, you actually just relax and you say, okay, these are the things that I would like to share with you, and you can either agree with me or not agree with me, and that's okay. So I think it's really being comfortable enough with yourself that you are not attached to the discussion. It's not something that you need to take personally, which I think is a big thing for me. I think before I take everything really, really personally. Whereas sometimes, I think you can have more success maybe if you're just a little bit more impartial. It really, in a sense, it was like an out-of-body experience. Absolutely. It was like, okay, these are the things that I'd like to share with you, and absolutely step back and, see what they have to say. And it's been amazing, actually. I like that, the witnessing, that's, yes, absolutely, yeah. When I think about making a decision, I think about all the ramifications of what's going to happen. So I don't want to get into the specifics of it, but, I spend the time to do the research and think about why I think the decision should be what I'm suggesting. So when people don't see it the same way, I sort of feel that it's an attack on me because they don't trust that I've actually done my homework, thought about all this, and I'm thinking of actually it's not about me. It's about having something, the best thing for the students. So if I'm trying to look at the big picture and what the ramifications are. If we do this thing 5-10 years down the road, our program's going to improve because our students have a better space to work in. Our students have, a better facility. I can give instruction better, and in the long-term goals of our department, to do with attrition and all these things will be improved because of what we're implementing. So I guess for me, I guess that's the part. But then, so that's why I take it personally. But I've actually said, well, if they don't agree, they don't agree. They have their own opinion. And, I actually learned a lot from the meeting. Instead of being all like this, I actually sat and listened to what everybody had to say, and it actually led to a whole another layer of things that I want to do for the department and how improvements I can make and things that I can do for the students and for our program. So, and so instead of blinding myself and just focusing just on the singular idea, I was able to sort of look at the big picture and say, okay, and it ended up being that everybody ended up agreeing on what I wanted to do, and we actually also started 2 or 3 other things that we were going to work on. So, yeah, it was a good day.